Ever woken up in the dead of night, feeling like someone's watching you? You open your eyes. The room's pitch black. But at the foot of your bed, two glowing dots just stare. Your cat is sitting there, motionless. Doesn't want food. Doesn't want out. Just watching. You chuckle and drift back to sleep. But if you knew what that stare really meant, you wouldn't close your eyes. There's a behavior your cat exhibits that completely flips everything you thought you knew about your furry friend. And you never even noticed. It's collecting data. It knows your routine better than you do. It knows when your heartbeat changes. And what I'm about to show you will make you look at your little buddy in a way you can never unsee. Before I give you the first sign, you need to understand something. If you feel like your cat is different or truly gets what you're saying, hit that subscribe button right now because you're part of a small group that actually pays attention. You probably think your cat follows you into the bathroom because it's needy. Wrong. It's not there for love. Look closely. It's not constantly begging for pets while you're in there. It sits with its back to the door, or it's fixated on the drain. For a cat, the moment you're in the bathroom is your most biologically vulnerable moment. In the wild, an animal doing its business is an easy target. It's not keeping you company, it's securing the perimeter. It's treating you like a weak member of the pack that needs protection. But that's not even the weirdest part. The weirdest part is what it does when you come out. It looks at you in a specific way, like it's checking if you're still you. And that leads to another thing almost no one notices. You know that moment when your cat just freezes? It's playing, and then, out of nowhere, it stops. Its ears swivel like tiny radars. It stares intensely at an empty corner of the room. You look, and there's nothing there. You think it's a fly, or it saw a ghost. Nah, it's none of that. Your cat's auditory system picks up frequencies you can't even imagine exist. It's not seeing a ghost. It's hearing the electricity buzzing behind the wall, or the faint rustle of an insect 3 rooms away. But here's a detail that's going to make you seriously uncomfortable. Sometimes, it's not looking at the wall. It's looking at a spot exactly 2 inches above your head. And it does this when you're distracted. As if it's tracking something interacting with you, something you can't even sense. If your cat's ever done this, drop a comment below saying, "Mine does that all the time," because I need to know how many of you are being monitored like this. Now, pay close attention to the cat kiss. That slow blink it gives you. The whole internet says it's an "I love you." That's only half the truth. In reality, the slow blink is a sign of tactical surrender. It's telling you, I trust you not to attack me if I close my eyes. But notice what happens after it blinks. It rarely continues sleeping. It turns its head, but keeps one ear pointed right at you. That's a stress test. It's monitoring your reaction to its peace signal. If you move too fast, it goes into instant alert mode. It gets even weirder when you realize it mostly does this when you're on your phone. It knows your attention is divided. And it hates when you're not focused on your surroundings. Ever notice your cat always picks the highest spot in the house? It's not because it's cooler. It's not because it's away from the dog. It's about thermal and visual mapping. From up there, it can see the top of your head. For a predator, seeing the top of its prey's or Allah's head is the easiest way to spot signs of illness or weakness. It's monitoring your body temperature. Cats are obsessed with warmth. If it starts consistently sleeping on a specific part of your body, don't just think it's being affectionate. It might be sensing inflammation or a rise in temperature in that area before you even feel any pain. It's using you as a biological map. And if you think that's wild, just wait until you get to signal number 6. Does your cat make biscuits on you? That kneading on your legs or your stomach looks cute, seems like a throwback to its kittenhood with its mom. But ever notice how it always does it with its claws slightly extended? It's not just massaging, it's chemically marking its territory. There are glands in their paw pads that release an odor only other animals can detect. It's basically writing private property all over your skin. It's warning any other creature that you belong to its system. But there's a serious twist here. It only does this on parts of your body where it can feel your pulse. It's syncing its rhythm with yours. Why would it need to be in sync with your heartbeat? The answer to that is what truly separates a cat owner from just an observer. Maybe your cat isn't weird. Maybe you just never understood what it means to be observed by an intelligence that doesn't use words. The biggest proof it's studying you is the silent meow. You know when it opens its mouth but no sound comes out, or just a little whisper. It's trying to communicate on a frequency it knows you can't pick up. It's already figured out you're deaf to its real language. So it mimes. It tests tones. It's created a specific dialect that only works with you. If you take that same cat to another house, it'll meow differently for another person. It's hacked your reward system. It knows exactly what sound makes you get off the couch. It's not your pet, it's the programmer of your routine. If you've made it this far, you're probably looking at your cat right now with a nagging doubt. Is it staring back? Are its pupils dilated? If its pupils are huge, even with the lights on, it's in maximum processing mode. It's recording your every move. It knows you're watching this video. It knows you're learning about it. And almost no one notices the final signal. The signal it gives when you finally crash for the night. It lies down by your bedroom door or sprawled across your neck. It's not really sleeping. Check out its ears. They never stop twitching. It's acting as a sentinel for the only creature in the house dumb enough to close its eyes and drop its guard for 8 straight hours. It watches you because, in its mind, you wouldn't survive a day without its constant vigilance. You're not the owner. You're its project. Comment. I watched to the end. If you now feel like your cat runs the house. Hit that like button if you're also gonna sleep with one eye open tonight. And share this with that friend who treats their cat like a baby. They need to know the truth. You spent years thinking that behavior was just an annoying habit. That seemingly random swat at your arm. That insistent meow in the dead of night. You thought it was selfish, or just trying to dominate you. But the reality is far deeper and a little terrifying. What it was doing, all along, was trying to save you from yourself. Cats pick up on chemical changes in our bodies before we even register a symptom. It wasn't asking for attention for itself. It was telling you to stop and breathe. The revelation comes the moment you look into its eyes and realize the truth. It was never just a pet. It was always a mirror of your mental health. And now that you know this, nothing will be the same. The aha moment hits when you understand that attack was a stress alert. Next time it does something weird, don't get annoyed. Just observe what it's trying to tell you about what you're hiding. Because ultimately, it reads you way better than you know yourself. Maybe your cat isn't weird. Maybe you just never understood what its silence truly means. If you stuck around this long, you clearly dig this kind of stuff. So drop a comment saying I watched to the end, so I can get to know you and see who's really into the stories on this channel. Like this video to help our community grow, and share it with someone who also needs to understand what their own cat is trying to tell them.